Welcome back to FranchiseTV. On this YouTube channel, I'll unbox anything. Today, I've got something that I'm very excited about that is in my right hand. It's something that I've been waiting for like 3 weeks now to get to me. And in the other left hand, we have the monthly mystery mail call from Comic Tom 101, which is just like a monthly comic book mystery box, where you always get a monthly, like a Comic Tom 101 exclusive comic book cover, and sometimes you get out some decent comic books. A couple months ago, I actually got out, once I looked up prices, I got out a Ghost Spider #1, 1 in 50 variant, that's selling for like 60 bucks out of this like $30 box. Or it's like 30, how much does this cost? Like 30 or 40 bucks, something like that. So I got out one comic that was selling for like 60 bucks. So you actually can get out some comics in these boxes that are actually worth more than what you pay for the entire box. I got one out. I think it was the Mailbox, I think it was. But we're going to start with this package right here. So I'm going to make a long story short. The Walking Dead abruptly ended their comic book series in 2019, issue number 193. The day before, Robert Kirkman announced that the following day, issue 193 was going to be the last Walking Dead comic. It was over with. And that was the last thing we've had from The Walking Dead in terms of comic books. A few weeks back, now about a month ago or so, maybe 5 weeks ago, Robert Kirkman announced that he's actually going to have a one-off comic called Negan Lives. I follow Jeffrey Dean Morgan on Twitter, who obviously plays Negan in the Walking Dead TV show. And he actually tweeted out on Twitter, probably about 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago now, that he was actually going to sign a limited amount of comic books for his local comic book store in New York called Mega Brain Comics. And he was going to sign them. And so if you bought a comic from Mega Brain Comics, Negan Lives, it'll come to you autographed by Jeffrey Dean Morgan, who plays Negan. I bought one. It was only $20. 20 bucks. Jeffrey Dean Morgan at like Walker Stalker Con, he charged $100 for an autograph. To meet him was $100. So for him to sign this comic for only $20, that was incredibly cheap. It was limited of one per person, and so shout out to Jeffrey Dean Morgan. He signed probably a few thousand comics. Shout out to Mega Brain Comics, and shout out to Jeffrey Dean Morgan for doing this. That was just a huge thing that he did for the fans of The Walking Dead, fans of Jeffrey Dean Morgan, fans of Negan. Insane, just what happened there. So I actually tweeted this out on Twitter whenever I heard about it. I said, hey, if you're a fan of The Walking Dead, you better get this comic book for 20 bucks, signed by Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Here we go. Nice. That is awesome. Yeah, comic is actually in pretty good shape. Pretty good shape. Two very small little spine ticks on it. That's common on comic books. Autographed. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, only 20 bucks. So if you followed me on Twitter, you would have found out about this whenever I tweeted it out, that for only 20 bucks, you could have gotten one of these signed by Jeffrey Dean Morgan, the actor who plays Negan. Yeah, so he signed it in like a gold kind of a Sharpie. And I went ahead, I brought up protector case for it. Going to go straight into protector. Risk no damage to it. So yeah, that is awesome. Let's go ahead. Let's do the Comic Tom 101 Mystery Mail Call Mystery Box. Let's see what kind of goodies I got this month. Every month there's an exclusive cover. Like I said, I don't remember from month to month what it's supposed to be. They've had exclusive covers of Thor, like Thor #1, Spider-Woman #1. I don't remember what this month is supposed to be. Do not remember. So here we go with the small stack of comics. I think usually the one on top is the exclusive, I think, right? Maybe? What's that look like? Is that the exclusive Comic Tom 101 for this month? We got, yep, okay. So this is Scout Comics, Comic Tom 101 stamp here in the corner. Wretches #1. So this will be an exclusive cover that you can only get through this mystery mail call. So pretty much I buy this every single month, or I subscribe to it. They just charge me every single month. They just ship it out to me because I like the exclusive covers. The only place to get these exclusive covers is in that mystery box. Next comic, we've got Aquaman Rebirth #1. I think it's actually, that's not worth anything. It's just a common comic. You'll get some just common comics in a mystery box like this. Now here we go with like the postcard. This is the July mystery mail call. It says, "Yo comic fan, welcome to your July mystery mail call, low print exclusives." Looks like there's actually going to be some more exclusive in here. You can get the Empire #1, the Everglades Angel #1, and the, oh, this is a, woo, this is going to be a good one right here. This is the Wretches #1 Peach Momoko variant. Right now, Peach Momoko, everything that is done by Peach Momoko is on fire right now. This is only a 1,500 print count comic. The Everglade Angels, there's only 500, so it looks like you're probably not guaranteed that one in every single box. You're probably guaranteed either this one or the Everglade Angels, I bet. But yeah, that actually right there might be worth half the box value just right there. Here we go with the art print. That's actually cool. Actually, I'm keeping this. That's very cool. We've got the Child with the Mandalorian. That's super cool. Next, we have an older, the Uncanny X-Men at #226. Is that a first appearance of somebody? Drawing a blank. Is it? I think it might be. I'm going to look that one up in this video and find out just to make sure. That actually might be a first appearance of somebody. Might be. Okay, next one. What do we got? Suicide Squad #2, DC Universe Rebirth. We got some Harley Quinn action going on. Jim Lee cover. So yeah, Harley Quinn right now is hot in terms of comics, with her and Punchline fighting quite a bit. And right now with the new Joker War going on in DC Comics, yeah, Harley Quinn right now, she's just hot in the comics. Of course, she's been very popular now for I don't know how many years now. Next one we got Death of Phoenix, True Believers #1. But we've only got one comic book left in here, so it looks like out of the 3 exclusive covers, you're only guaranteed to get one of them. We've got Defend the Alliance. Now, is this? I think actually this is the okay. This is the Empire. Okay, so this is the Empire #1, John Tyler Christopher propaganda variant. So this isn't a Comic Tom 101 exclusive, but this is a propaganda variant for the new Empire #1 run that's coming out. Okay. So that's what we got for this one. I mean, look at that X-Men #226 really fast. Let me make sure that is not a first appearance of like a major character. X-Men 226, just looking it up, doesn't look like it's a first appearance of anybody. It's just a comic made in 1987. Probably worth like, what, $5 maybe or so. But it's not a bad comic box right there. We got a Peach Momoko exclusive Comic Tom 101 variant. This right here, this actually might be worth half or more of the box value just right here. And then we have the other, the Empire variant cover. So, ultra cool. Yeah, so I do enjoy the Comic Tom 101 mystery boxes. For what you get out of them, I think the value is pretty decent. And you always get an exclusive one just to this box. And usually it's a pretty good comic. And of course, we started this off with the autograph, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Negan Lives. So happy to have that in my collection. How cool is that? So, hope you enjoyed this. This is FranchiseTV, the YouTube channel where I will unbox anything.